Guys, I think I have figured out Bethesda's Grandmaster plan. Everyone knows at this point that Bethesda is completely talentless and clueless. They can't make new games, and they can't fix existing games because they have no idea what they're doing. So, considering that, their plan can only reasonably assumedly be at this point that they're gonna ruin everything so much, make it so bad, so buggy, so unplayable and unbearable that the negativity is gonna loop back on itself and become positivity. Yes, Bethesda is literally trying to break the integer flow in real life. And at this rate, I mean, I hope it works out for them because they don't really have anything else left than that.
This is what they posted in my Discord a while back ago. This was like a month ago now, but they did say this. They messaged Bethesda about their power armor getting deleted when they were modifying it or something like that. And here's what they said back to them. Greetings. Thank you for contacting the Bethesda customer support team. My name is Daquan, and it's my pleasure.
Now, you know that this is fake because Daquan is not a popular Indian name. And we know that no one in Bethesda support is anything but that. So, this most likely is fake. But yes, Bethesda, after banning people for not doing anything wrong multiple times at this point, are now accidentally deleting people's items. In some cases, these people spent literally tens, even sometimes hundreds of hours grinding these items, and Bethesda's like, it's gone. It's literally the South Park meme. It's just gone, and it's gone. And I don't think they're gonna do anything about it because, I mean, do you think Bethesda can really fix this issue? I don't think they can. Fallout 76 with all these updates has been becoming just more and more buggy. We are soon gonna be at the point where Fallout 76 is back to the golden days of when it first released, and nothing literally worked in the game.
Pleasure to assist you today. We are aware of an issue where under certain circumstances, power armor and or individual pieces may go missing from accounts. This issue will be addressed in a future update. We sincerely apologize, but we are not able to restore missing items due to a limitation with our tools. As a courtesy for the inconvenience, we have added 2,500 items to your account. You should see your balance update when you next log into the game.
Wow, that's 25 euros technically, I think, or was it 2.5 euros? I think it was maybe 2.5 euros. In any case, I mean, money well earned. Imagine grinding 100 hours to get the items that you want, because everyone playing Fallout 76 at this point is, pretty much a major fan, and the only thing left for a lot of the people playing is to grind out the super rare stuff, the best stuff. And I mean, you literally spend 100 hours grinding something, and Bethesda's like, it's gone. It's gone. Here's 2 cents. Have a nice day. Daquan. Only Bethesda. Well, actually, Blizzard is also doing something similar currently, but currently mainly Bethesda.
We understand this does not replace what was lost, but please know that this issue has been given high priority. We truly appreciate you taking the time to bring this to our attention and for your patience while the team works toward a resolution.
Also, I read the comments on this video, and the comments are absolutely hilarious, honestly. Everyone is making fun of Bethesda that, well, this is an issue that has actually existed for months now. But at least Bethesda fixed the issue where a bobblehead of leadership doesn't appear properly. They fixed that. I mean, all the big issues still there, still breaking the game, still making it unplayable, and ruining people's experiences. But man, the bobblehead that literally no one cares about, oh, they fixed that. And they fixed that quick, okay? Only took them 3 days. But then they fixed it.
And as far as we are aware, there has been no update about this being fixed in the future. Nothing on the PTS, nothing in the most recent update patch notes. I don't know. It's total radio silence right now. And this was posted in our Discord. As you can see here, Bethesda responded to my 2 power armor sets that vanished. Now, I don't know why this guy would make up a random lie or, say this randomly in the Discord, especially when this wasn't really a hot topic at all. This wasn't something that was being discussed. I had no idea about this. This wasn't on my radar until, well, he mentioned it in the Discord. Then it became on my radar that this is happening in the game. And as you can see here, they did reward him with 2,500 atoms for a reimbursement. So if you have lost power armor, consider reaching out to Bethesda and they may be able to reimburse you with something. But it doesn't seem like they'll be able to get your missing power armor back, unfortunately. Now, I'm sure you're probably going to have to...
Now, if it's one guy, by the way, saying this, Bethesda maybe is going to play nice and give him a little bit of atoms. But if this happens en masse, boys, that's not happening. Bethesda's not giving you free money.
Show some sort of proof. They're not just going to randomly say, oh, you lost your power armor? Here's 2,500 atoms. I don't think it's going to work like that. But yeah, also, by the way, if you're not in my Discord, feel free to join it. I'll have a link down below in the description. It's a Fallout 76 raid help Discord, so if you're ever wanting to do raids, great place to matchmake, also a great place to trade. It's just in general Fallout 76 Discord, but we love helping players level up and get through the raid and get good gear. So yeah, consider joining. There's help for all players on all platforms. Now, since you guys know about the old news about how, this was sent out to Bethesda, how this guy sent this out to Bethesda and they got back to him. Now I'm going to show you that there are still talks about it on Reddit. As you can see here, I'm going to just pull up this Reddit post right here that I found. So here he said, 2 days ago, are all power armor stations broken or just mine? As stated in the title, my power armor station is broken. I drop my armor in position, click either craft or modify or repair, and nothing happens. And then I noticed that I cannot collect my power armor, and it has now eaten 3 sets of power armor. Not to worry, nothing precious, just frustrating anyone else having this issue.
The fact that people honestly have this sort of attitude towards this, oh, nothing serious, nothing precious, just I spend my time playing the game and farming stuff, and Bethesda just decided to be a shitty company and completely ruin everything. Not a big issue. This is sadly the reason why 76 still has players, because this is a very prevalent attitude. It's just a bunch of people who don't want to play anything else. They can't play anything else in some certain situations. They're just kind of stuck in this loop. So the reality is, it doesn't really matter how bad things get or how poorly Bethesda does anything. They're still gonna play. They're still gonna play. If I played a game and and I spent 10 hours collecting something and then I just deleted that thing, then I spent that time again and deleted it again, I would be gone by the second time. I would be super pissed about the first time. I would never stay for a third time. But Fallout 76 is built different.
That is worrisome. So that is right there the cause of this issue. Now I'm going to pull up this video that I seen also of them replicating this to actually work. They got footage of this actually working in game. Check this out, guys. So I'm not going to play this whole video out. Also, I have a link down below in the description to this guy. He has 2 subscribers. He literally just was trying to show proof that this is happening. So for those of you not believing other players that they're not losing their power armor and I haven't lost mine.
Yeah, and this is a month ago, by the way.
Well, congratulations, you haven't lost yours. But there are actual players out there that are unfortunately losing their power armor. It's like, if it's not happening to you, that's great. It hasn't happened to me personally, but it's still happening to players. And that means it's a problem in the game, and it is a potential thing that could happen to anyone. But yeah, here, I'm going to go ahead and show you proof of this happening with this video. Okay, so I'm going to start it like right around here because this is when it starts. As you can see, he put down excavator full power armor. He can't modify it quite yet. There we go. Now he went to go modify it, right? Now I'm just going to speed it up a little bit here. Let's speed it up just a tad here because he's just modifying, looking for paints. Luckily he clipped this though. Alright, so now I'll just start it right around here at the 311, 312 mark. So he gets out of his power armor, he recalls it to his inventory, right? Check this out. Nowhere to be found in his inventory. Excavator full is not in his inventory no more.
Wait, what was that though? A little bit here. Let's actually let's check that again.
Check this out.
Ah, you see that for a moment there? It was power armor. Let's put the playback speed at 25. Let's see. Ah, status empty. Ah, for a moment it actually kind of appears. It seems like you got your defensives, you got your everything. And the weight is, by the way, 651 out of 692. Let's check if that actually stays.
Check this out.
Ah, it does stay. But for some reason it instantaneously just disappeared. So the game kind of recognizes that it was a thing back there. Very interesting.
Nowhere to be found in his inventory.
I mean, just the classic Bethesda bug at this point.
Excavator full is not in his inventory no more. Full video proof. If you want to further investigate this video, feel free. We need more proof out there though, so the developers can be able to pinpoint this issue and hopefully get it patched out of the game quicker. But yeah, his power armor is gone. Full excavator power armor gone. Not in his stash either. He's checking in his stash to see, well, did it go in there? Luckily he clipped this. Glitched out. Second power armor. Really weird. Yeah, dude. That's it. Power armor just gone. No comments on it yet. Weird game glitch, Fallout 76. He posted this March 18th, 2026. Thank goodness he did. This was around the time that I was making a video over this. So more people, I guess, started to come out of the woodwork about this, it seems. Or did he actually make this video before I made it? So March 18th. When did I upload that one video? March 17th. Okay, he literally made it a day after I did that. Cool. The more awareness we bring over this, hopefully the more we can get to the bottom of this issue, because yes, it is still unfortunately happening.
Oh man. The people playing 76 really want to enjoy the game, but I mean, how can you enjoy it at this point? It just takes stuff away from you. Bethesda then blames you for bugs, rollbacks. What hasn't happened in 76 at this point? I mean, I honestly want to know how really bugged it is if you have played it for an extensive period of time now. Because, you know, if you started playing 76 right now, you would not actually feel or know how buggy it truly is. You need to be someone who has played for quite a time to actually tell how what this current state of the game really is. Man, I would love to know that.
Like I said before, if it's not happening to you, that's great. If it hasn't happened to you, awesome. But it's still happening to players, which sucks. So yeah, let me go ahead and...
How long do you think, by the way, until Bethesda fixes this? Because probably never.
Is it still bugged, or was this just an isolated incident with a few people? So the incident I'm referring to is when you wouldn't mind your power armor, apparently, it would disappear and it would not come back. It was just lost. I'm not sure if it was just a single piece or the whole armor, but when this was going on, I refused to even touch my power armor, and in the patch notes, I didn't see anything about it being fixed. So am I mistaken? Was it already took care of somewhere? Maybe I missed that, or is that even happening anymore? I do not know. Yeah, we won't know until the next person loses their power armor. My guess is no, they have never really acknowledged.
Yeah, Bethesda is extremely slow fixing actually the big bugs that affect how people play. Bethesda will take full credit and call something a major patch, by the way, if it's some kind of fix that, you know, they can do and no one cares about. Bethesda loves taking credit for very minor and no one cares type of things, but for stuff that people actually care about, oh, Bethesda's just not going to ignore it. They're going to pretend it never happened, and maybe after a couple of months they're going to be like, we fixed the big bug. You should have fixed it sooner, Bethesda. You should have fixed it sooner. So, I wonder how long this is going to be an issue for. At this point, you can only guess. Maybe a 1 month more, maybe a couple of months more. there's a chance that there's going to be more bugs introduced where people's stuff just randomly vanishes before this is actually fixed, because that's how these things go. And when things start really, really going downhill really fast and a lot of things vanish, then Bethesda's going to be forced to fix it. And then I say fix, I mean fix, because they're probably going to do something that's not going to fully be the solution. It's going to be just like a poor man's band-aid, a ghost. So that's the situation. Oh man, Fallout 76 and Bethesda's incompetence do things that prove infinity is possible. Anyway, thanks for watching. That was Rifle Gaming, 10 out of 10. Bye!